Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath and let yourself drift into a time long ago. A time of ancient gods and wild magic. To the realm of Asgard, the home of the Norse gods, a place of golden halls, mighty warriors, and stories that echo across the ages. Tonight, I will tell you the tale of how the most powerful weapon in all the 9 realms came to be. The Hammer of Thunder. Mjölnir, the sacred tool of Thor, god of thunder, protector of gods and men. But, like many great things, this story does not begin in glory. It begins with mischief and with Loki. Loki was no ordinary god. He was clever, sharp-tongued, and unpredictable. A trickster, neither entirely good nor entirely evil. He thrived in chaos, and one quiet day in Asgard, he grew bored. As he wandered the halls of Thor's home, he saw Sif, Thor's wife, asleep. Sif, with her golden hair that shimmered like sunlight on the sea. Hair so beautiful, it was said that the fields of Midgard grew tall and golden in her honor. And in a moment of mischief, Loki crept close and cut off all her hair. Yes, every shining strand, gone in seconds. And then Loki vanished, laughing softly to himself. But when Sif awoke and found her head bare, her beauty ruined, she wept. And Thor, oh, Thor was furious. With thunder in his heart and lightning in his eyes, he found Loki and lifted him off the ground. "You will fix this," Thor growled, "or I will crush every bone in your slippery body." Loki, always fast to bargain, begged for a chance to make things right. To repair the damage, Loki journeyed deep beneath the earth to Svartalheim, the realm of the dwarves, master craftsmen, forgers of the gods' greatest treasures. He approached the sons of Ivaldi, 3 legendary smiths. "I need golden hair," Loki said. "Hair as fine as Sif's, hair that will grow as if it were her own." And the dwarves accepted the challenge. They worked with gold spun thinner than sunlight. They enchanted it with warmth and life. When they were done, the golden strands shimmered like real hair, soft, radiant, alive. But that wasn't all. The dwarves, proud of their work, forged 2 more gifts for the gods. The first, Skidbladnir, a ship that always caught the wind and could be folded into a pocket. The second, Gungnir, Odin's spear, which never missed its mark. Loki was pleased. But still, he could not help himself. He thought, what if I had even greater treasures? What if I set the dwarves against each other? And so, the trickster plotted again. Loki found two rival dwarf brothers, Brokkr and Sindri. "I challenge you," he said. "The sons of Ivaldi made wonders. Can you do better?" The dwarves narrowed their eyes. "And if we do?" they asked. "Then you shall win my head," Loki replied, smiling. The dwarves agreed, but Sindri warned his brother, "Do not let anything distract you while I work." So the forge began to burn, and Sindri worked the bellows while Brokkr shaped the metal. But Loki, he transformed himself into a tiny fly, and he bit and stung Brokkr again and again on the hand, the cheek, the eyelid, trying to make him falter. Still the dwarves worked on. The first gift, Gullinbursti, a golden boar that glowed in the dark and ran faster than any horse. The second, Draupnir, a golden ring that multiplied itself every 9th night. The third was the hammer, short-handled, strange, but powerful. It could crush mountains, and always returned to Thor's hand when thrown. They called it Mjölnir. The gods gathered in Asgard. Loki presented the gifts one by one to Odin, the spear Gungnir and the ring Draupnir, to Freyr, the ship Skidbladnir and a glowing boar, to Thor, the golden hair for Sif, and last, the mighty hammer. All were amazed. Though the handle was short, the hammer was perfect. It would protect the gods from all who threatened them. The gods declared, "Brokkr and Sindri win." And so they turned to Loki. "Time to pay your price," said Brokkr. "We'll take your head." But Loki, ever cunning, replied, "You may take my head, but you must not harm my neck." The dwarves were furious. They could not take his head without cutting the neck, and so Loki escaped again, with only his lips sewn shut as punishment. And so the hammer passed into Thor's hands. Mjölnir, the destroyer of giants, the defender of gods, forged through mischief, shaped in fire, won by wit. With Mjölnir, Thor would guard Asgard from chaos. He would fight with thunder and bring rain to the fields. He became the people's protector. The hammer was not only a weapon, it was a symbol of power, of justice, of divine strength. And now, as you sit quietly, perhaps with your eyes still closed, imagine the golden halls of Asgard and the deep glow of forge fires in the mountains. Imagine the laughter of a trickster, the strength of a thunder god, and the shimmering strands of magic that weave this world together. What began as a prank became a tale of creation, a tale of cleverness and consequence, of chaos and order, and of a hammer that became legend. Relax and dream of ancient skies, of Norse gods, and the magic of stories whispered across time. So, from the mischief of one and the craft of others, was born the hammer that would shape fate itself. Mjölnir was not just a tool of war. It was a reminder that strength does not come only from force, but from the trials we face, the mistakes we make, and the way we rise after. Loki's prank, reckless as it was, led to gifts greater than gold, to creations that would guard the worlds. In the hands of Thor, Mjölnir would thunder across the sky, bringing justice where there was none, and balance where chaos crept too near. But even deeper than that, this story reminds us chaos and order are not enemies. They are dance partners. Creation is born in tension, and even mischief can shape miracles. So as you let this tale fade like mist over mountains, perhaps take with you this quiet truth. Sometimes what feels like disorder is simply the world forging your hammer. Let go, trust the fire, and listen for the thunder